news from tourism. Members of the Ministry of Tourism's Readiness and Recovery Committee closely monitoring the high COVID-19 cases generated in the United States, particularly Florida, California, Texas, and Arizona, considered some of the Bahamas' top visitor source markets. This as Bahamians expressed concern whether or not any of those cases will land here, as many Americans plan to visit. Tourism's Director General gave our Altavis Munnings this update.
It's no secret that visiting the islands of the Bahamas tops the bucket list of thousands of global citizens, even during the COVID-19 global health pandemic that has literally put a halt on tourism. In fact, the Ministry of Tourism's Director General Joy Jibrillou told us that every day tourism officials have seen an uptick in the desire by tourists, particularly Americans, to travel here, especially in the 2 weeks since the borders reopened.
People are coming in via private aviation. I'm understanding that our fixed base operation bases are doing booming business. They're still coming in by yacht and boat, so we don't have those figures yet. But those who are coming in via international airport, it will be in the thousands. I'm sure it's anywhere between 5,000 to 8,000 people over the last 2 weeks who would have come in. And the furthest that they say they want to go on an airplane is 3 to 4 hours. Well, that places the Bahamas bang in the middle of that opportunity for Americans who want to travel. They're also looking for rest and relaxation and beaches. The Bahamas offers itself for that. And we have really done so well with COVID-19 that the world is taking notice. And again, so they want to come because it's deemed a safe place.
Now, tourism officials do inform visitors, either online or print, that the emergency powers COVID-19 orders remain in effect, which means the country is on lockdown between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. daily. That includes restaurant closures and, like this past Independence holiday weekend, beach closures.
As it relates to the beach closures, we had the same notice as everyone else. So our ability to get the message out was only within a very, very short window for those who booked. We didn't have the opportunity. But moving forward, it is hoped that if such decisions are made, we are aware of it so that we can advise the visiting public and allow them to make then an informed decision as to whether they will travel during the times when beaches are closed, if we use the beach as an example.
But the Tourism Director General pointed out that, surprisingly, there have been limited concerns from international passengers about submitting an RT-PCR test to enter the Bahamas. She says as the demand for this test grows in the United States, some believe it may be difficult to obtain the results in the 72-hour window required.
How can I take the test, get my results, apply, get my health visa, and travel all within 10 days? And so certainly we wish to see normalcy or some degree of stabilization in the United States, because as we ramp up, as our major resorts open up, this will be a concern, and that more people who are applying with a shorter window of travel having to deal with that. The Ministry of Health has trained the persons working within the travel compliance unit, so not only to recognize that it's a COVID-19 RT-PCR test, but that it comes from a referenced lab. That is key.
Altavis Munnings, ZNS Network News.